Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Adrian and this is our little wannabe homestead. We are trying our best. So, you guys have seen me unbox our green stalks. I have actually planted them. So, here is one and here's the other one. Now, I'm going to show you. One was already done because we did that as a tester by ourselves a couple weeks ago. Show you how we did the second one. Come back and show you what's in them. What to do is our new green stalk. So this is, like I said, this is one of the ones I went ahead and started on it and been messing with it for about 2 or 3 weeks now. So, broken down as I showed you guys, or if you weren't here with me when we got them in, I got the 3-tier. And then it comes with the separators and then the top. It is a self-watering system. So what we've decided to do is I'm going to take and put this one right here. We want it because it's still going to get good sun, because it's going to have peppers and things like that in it. It's going to need some good sun. So we're going to put that here. So come over and we're going to have a seat while we put this green stalk together. So as we were getting everything together to do this, I cannot find my trowels anywhere. I have 2. Where they are, we don't know. So this is going to be my aid today. This is the soil that I get from Lowe's. It's just your basic potting soil. From what I have seen in the green stalk manual and everything else, is you want to use regular potting soil. Now, put whatever in it you want to. I will come in a bit, put all of my things in here that I want. This isn't working. So I'm going to go in and put in my fertilizer, all my castings and all later. But today, I just want to get my plants. As I've always, part of my favorite parts of TV shows, cooking shows, whatever. So through the magic of television, we're almost finished filling this up. Now, what you want to do is fill, there is a thing that says fill the soil to the top. However, what I will do, and there's a couple of ways you can do this. You saw how I planted those. But that was because my bed was already put together. I watched a video, a green stalk video actually, by the company themselves, where they went in and she showed a different way to do it that I never would have thought about. She's brilliant, but I thought, hey, it's her husband's idea and it was made for her, so I'm going to do it her way because she's had success with it for many years. So what we're going to do, because we are going to be planting here, you're going to put a plant per pod or pocket is what they call them. So you want to put your soil in, but you want to actually dig as close to the edge of your pocket as possible, because you know that other layer is going to come on top. So you need enough room for it to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and put me a couple of pockets in here. And then I'm going to go through, and I know on this bottom, I'm going to want my vegetables that run. So I've got 2 cucumbers and 2 zucchinis. So I'm going to put those on the bottom so that they will run out in the yard. And then I can put my peppers and all up higher. So let me grab those and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have slicing cucumbers. I'm trying to find the rest of them. I have slicing cucumbers. And then I have 2 zucchini somewhere. Oh, I put them over there, y'all. Look, I put my zucchini in that pot. Remember? I forgot to. Don't worry about it. So, I'm going to put 1 cucumber here. Actually, I'm not, because those are going to come this way. So, I'm going to put a cucumber here so that it will go out in a different direction. I don't want to get them all crossed up and then go, which way am I supposed to go? So I'm going to put these towards the front so that they will come out this way. And then I'm going to use this one. And yes, I am putting my things in so I can remember. With some of my seeds that I started, I was like, well, something's coming up, but there's not a thing on it. It was a flower, so that's what's in my pots, because I don't know what they were, because I forgot to label them. So then you're going to come in where I'm going to just come from the middle and pull my soil up to get that in there. And then here's my other, oh, that was my lemon balm. I need to put that one in there. So there are my cucumbers. Alright, so I've got my cucumbers here. That's the last of my running vegetables. What I have decided to put down here on the bottom was because we aren't going to run anything up, I did not want to plant pole beans or climbing beans for my green beans this year. So I bought bush beans. So I'm going to put those in the bottom. So we're going to have cucumbers in the front and beans in the back. So I have everything planted. So what I have done is, you do want to fill this all the way to the top. I have found that each pocket, each layer, each level takes a full bag. These are a little bit larger than the last ones that I had gotten, so I don't really need to, it won't take the whole bag, but it's going to take pretty close to it. So out of all of these levels and these layers, each section when I'm done, I'm going to fill up what I had taken and moved around out of there to plant my herbs. Because I still have a few more things over there, and I was actually talking to my husband earlier, and I think in this bed, what I'm going to do, since there's so many marigolds coming up, y'all forgive me, I keep wanting to say magnolias, and that's not what it is. But all the marigolds that are coming up, whatever pocket in that one I don't have anything in, I'm going to put a flower. Put a flowering plant. Alright, so this level is done. Now what you're going to do is, you've got your middle section here. You take one of these. This is what I didn't know, and she helped me with it. In each level, there are holes. Those holes need to go towards a pocket. So, as you put this down on it, she suggests it works great. Move it around, and then you move and make sure that each hole's going into a pocket. That way, you've got, as it waters, it's forcing that water into that pocket area. And as simple as this is, y'all, you just snap this one on top. So, like we showed you in the unboxing video, you have your things here. They do go on right here, and you have to watch your plants that you don't get any of them hung up in there. And then you're just going to go in and make sure that it snaps in. Okay, this one just snapped. And they will just kind of pop together. And all that's going to do is give you the stability. If it doesn't snap, or if it's not seated on there, then it's liable to not be as steady, there we go, and as firm as you need. But those are all attached. So we just do the same thing we did on the bottom. Alright, so this second layer, I have the things that I purchased for it. These I'm just putting my mild and medium peppers. So I have two, what they call Hinju peppers. They're jalapenos. They're sweet jalapenos. Thought I'd try them and see. These are two regular jalapenos. And I got two Anaheim peppers. A lot of the recipes, like I said, I've been doing a lot of different cuisines, a lot of new recipes for us. And they call for different types of peppers. And as I told my husband, we don't use them that often. So why not try to grow them for when we want them? So I'm going to get this layer finished up. And we're going to do the exact same thing with this as we did with the bottom one. And get that in the middle, and then we will pop that top one on and get the rest of our peppers planted. I'll show you what we got for us there.
Come up.
Okay, so not only did I buy Anaheims and things like that, but I purchased 2 pimento sweet peppers. They didn't have the regular sweet peppers like I was looking for. I love the taste of pimentos. I am a Southern girl. I am a pimento cheeseaholic. So I thought, why not? Let's try it. That's the phase I'm in. You guys know that if you were with us last year. I went through a lot of, let's just try it and see how it works out. So now it's, let's try this plant. Let's try this variety and see how it works out. And that's another thing I want to tell you too. In the greenstalk videos, when she talks about doing the plants in here and all, I did do one thing different. When I realized that Lowe's didn't have what I was looking for and we were going to go to our local nursery, I pretty much knew that these plants were done by them. These starts were. So if you look inside of my plant, they've got a ton of fertilizer in here. I did not want to overload it, so I did not add any more to my soil just yet. So what I'm going to do is when we get finished planting everything, I'm going to do a light water to set it, and then I'm going to leave it alone for a bit. I hear the ice cream truck. So yes, you did just hear me. I hear the ice cream truck. We do live in the city. We are on a small lot in the city, downtown actually. And we have an ice cream truck that comes through about every week and a half. Really nice, very nice local people. So I don't buy ice cream from the store. I'm actually lactose intolerant. I just enjoy talking to her and getting ice cream out of the truck like we used to when we were kids. So, alright, so this top level has my pimentos in it. It also has poblanos. I bought 2 poblano pepper plants. And I bought 2 the pimento and the what's called blushing beauty. They're just regular sweet peppers. I don't plant bell peppers. We do not eat bell peppers. We like the sweet peppers. The tri-colored ones is what I get. Alright, so I'm trying to listen out for the ice cream truck for when she comes over. But we're going to get this top on. I'm going to show you how to do this. Because this is just the coolest thing. And since this is the last thing we have to plant, I'll get everything put up. And then I will show you what this watering system looks like. And I'll do my first water with you so you can see it. Both green stalks are done. You still haven't seen the ice cream truck yet, but I know she's on her way. So I'm going to show you how we're going to water these. I've lightly dampened these just because of the fact that they're newly planted. I did move around some of my marigolds that were just pop-ups from seeds from last year. I put them around in other empty spots in the green stalk. There are a couple of spots left, so when we buy plants, I can plant them. So this is what we're going to do. This one is the one we just planted. So we are actually going to come in and water it straight in here. So if you look in here, you have your whole area. It doesn't give you a water fill line because you want to go with however you need, how much ever you need. You're going to put this in the top. Now, since this is new and this is my first water, I'm going to go up about halfway. Now, that's all I'm going to do in the top, but watch it. It goes down. You can watch it go down like a drain. Now, since these are freshly planted, I'm going to go through and water each pocket lightly. And that's all I'm going to do to that one. This one I'm going to add water to because it's time to water it. And I'm going to go in here and water the pocket since I've been planting new plants and I've transplanted a few things. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do right now, except for cover this back up. Okay, so we had the best time doing this. This has been so much fun. But I did realize, you guys, I've been showing you guys where I had a bunch of spinach planted. It wasn't all spinach. Some of my broccoli did come up and some of my cauliflower did come up. So I repotted those. So this is my herb slash garlic and, not garlic, broccoli and cauliflower bed. So we have some lemon balm, some basil. Something's already eating my basil, so I went through and picked some of it off today. These are cauliflower and broccoli. Not sure which ones are which because I didn't mark them when I put them in here. Parsley. You guys know I use a lot of parsley. I did have a lot of my marigolds reseed, so I moved some of those over here. All of these are broccoli or cauliflower. More parsley. I did get another bunch just because we eat a lot of it. Look at how this dill is showing out. It has actually grown so much since we purchased it. That is actually a carrot. I had one carrot seed come up, so you know me. You guys been with me long enough. You know I said, let's try it. Marigolds. That, I forget what that is. That's either another carrot or a onion. Not really sure what's what. That may be the onion. Who knows? Lemon balm. And chives. Now, look at what we have. There's 3 kittens coming out of our building. Yeah, that building door. It's messed up. We are going to work on it. We just haven't done it yet. So they're starting to come out now. And this is all vegetables. You've seen me do that one. I told you what was in every one of them. It's 5:30, so it is a little too early for me to water because it's still warm today. So that was how easy it was to do our green stalks. Now, I did tell my husband yesterday that I was looking for some fertilizer for my green stalks. I was actually watching Becky over on Acre Homestead today. She showed what she used. I looked it up. Fish fertilizer. Who knew? So I've got some of that in my cart. I'm going to order some of that hopefully here soon. And we're going to fertilize those. And hopefully this works out well, because if it does, you guys know how our yard is, and it's half shaded, half sun. Bits of sun here and there. So what we want to do is see if this works, and then we can get some more. So guys, I really thank you for joining me today. Thanks for coming along on this crazy ride that we're doing. And I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here with me. Hit that subscribe button and the like button for me. We're just going to go on this journey together. With the way that groceries are now, to me, it is as important as ever to get a garden in the ground. It is not too late to do it, especially depending on where you live. Even here, it's not too late. I'll probably be planting for another month. If I find something that we want to try to grow, I'll get it and plant it. So if you are not new here and you've been with me, thank you. And thank you so much for bearing with me while we go through the times of sickness and all. As you guys know, we're not regular. I'm trying to. That's where my husband's coming in. I'm finishing up another video for you guys. I've got like 4 or 5 that I've filmed, and I'm just going to finish them up before you can get them out. So I hope you all have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your neighbors, because it takes us all to help each other. Have a fantastic day.